أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربي يسر ولا تؤثر وتمم بخير. السلام عليكم.
Walaikum assalam.
What we'll do today is I've taken up a few questions from Madina Book 1. This covers the lessons which we have been seeing till now. We'll take those questions and we'll try to answer them, inshallah. So let me share the questions. Okay, I have to make the text a little bigger. 1 minute. Okay. Okay, let's start. Okay, I see Adnan is also joining. Okay, this is the first question. We have 12 questions in total. First question is Aqlami al-jadidatu fi haqibati. We need to translate this. So Aqlami al-jadidatu fi haqibati. We know more, all of the words here. What is Aqlami? Where is Aqlami coming from? What kind of a word is Aqlami? My pens. So Aqlami is my pens. So Aqlamun, pens, it is plural of qalam. So qalamun is one pen. Aqlamun is many pens. Aqlami is my pens. Aqlami al-jadidatu. What is al-jadidatu? New. So my new pens fi haqibati. What is haqibati?
In the bag.
In my bag. Because haqibati is my bag. Al-haqibati will be the bag. So we have Aqlami al-jadidatu fi haqibati. Translation is my new pens are in my bag. What's the translation of this, Adnan?
Haqibati.
What is haqibati? Haqibati is my bag. What is Aqlami? So Aqlami is my pens. Now al-jadidatu is new. What kind of word is al-jadidatu?
Type of meaning?
Feminine. And is it noun? Is it verb? Is it adjective? What kind of a word is it?
It's a noun.
It is a noun, okay. And what is it referring to? So which word? Because al-jadidatu is new. So is it associated with some other noun?
No.
It is associated with aqlamu because both have al. Aqlami, there's a ya, but otherwise it would have entered with u. Aqlamun is treated like she because it is non-human plural, and al-jadidatu is feminine. It is singular feminine. So this is actually noun. It links to my pens. This serves as adjective to my pens. That's why it becomes my pens. In adjective, in Arabic, the adjective comes after the noun. So that's why it becomes my new pens.
Okay.
Aklami al jadidatu fi haqibati. What is fi haqibati? What does it mean?
See, Hakibati is, I think, mine.
In my bag.
Bag.
Haqibatun is bag.
Bag.
Is my bag. Now haqibatun, is it masculine or feminine?
Hakibatun is, I think, masculine.
No, it is feminine because it has ta marbuta.
Oh, okay, Tamar.
So masjidun, is it masculine or feminine?
It is masculine.
Masculine. Babun, door, is it masculine or feminine? Masculine or feminine, Adnan?
Yeah, masculine.
Masculine. Baitun,
Female.
why? Why is baitun female?
Tamar Buddha.
No, this is different ta. This is normal ta.
Okay.
Baitun is also masculine. You have to look at this ta. This ta.
Oh,
This ta is either ta or ha. So I can read this as haqibatun or haqiba. So if I stop here, it becomes ha. Haqiba.
okay.
But baitun, if I stop here, it becomes bait. It stops with ta. But here, it is ta marbuta. It is ta plus ha. It can become haqiba with ha. This is ha plus ta. What about madrasatun?
Madrasa. This is not masculine, female.
Female, very good, because it has ta marbuta.
Tamar.
So these words which are feminine, which end in ta marbuta, are feminine. And what about non-human plurals? What about pens, for example? If I say pens, aqlamun, is it masculine or feminine?
Feminine.
Why?
Because non-humans.
Very good. So aqlamun is non-human plural, so it will be treated as feminine. It will be treated as she, singular feminine. Okay. Let's take second question. Al qahwatu baridatun wal labanu dash. What is al qahwatu? Al qahwatu is coffee. Al qahwatu is the coffee.
Coffee.
Baridatun is cold. So barid is cold. Al qahwa is feminine, so you have to use baridatun. Wal labanu, al labanu is milk. Okay, you want to say the milk is hot. So the coffee is cold and the milk is hot. Now, how will you say hot? Will you say harin? You will say al haru. Will you say harun? Will you say harun? Or will you say al hari? You can use annotate, you can put a tick on the screen. Do you think the answer is A, B, C, D, or E? Al qahwatu baridatun wal labanu dash. You want to say the milk is hot. It's going to be A, B, C, D, E. What do you think is the answer, Adnan?
I think it is.
Okay, Anilanti thinks it is D. What do you think, Adnan? Adnan thinks it is C. Okay, let us take one example which you have seen earlier. How will you say the student is tall? How do you say the student? How do you say the student, Adnan?
Al
Al. How do you say student? At-talibu.
Talibu
Tawilun.
Talibu Tawil.
At-talibu tawilun. Now at-talibu is the subject, has al. It has to be different because you're saying about the student. And tawilun is tall. This will not be definite. The student is tall. The format is this will not be definite. How will you say Muhammad is tall? How will you say
Muhammadu Tawilun.
Muhammadun tawilun? Muhammadun tawilun. Okay. So how do you say the student is tall?
Talibu Tawilun.
Very good. How will you say the house is tall? Or the house is high? How do you say the house? Which word here means house? Haqibatun, masjidun, babun, baitun, or madrasatun?
I think it is. I think the first one.
Haqibatun is bag. My bag is haqibati. Haqibatun is bag. So which word here means house?
Baitu.
Which one?
Baitu.
Very good. Baitun. So baitun is house. Okay. So baitun is house. So how will you say the house is high? Or it's a high house?
Baitun. Baitun Tawilun. Yeah, Baitun Tawilun.
When you put al, you will say al baitu. With al, you will not put double u. So you'll say al baitu and tawilun. So how did you say the student is tall?
Talibu Tawilun.
Very good. How will you say the house is high?
Baitu Tawilun.
Tawilun. Very good. Now, milk is labanun. Okay. And hot is harun. Now, how will you say the milk is hot?
What is what is Lebanon?
Labanun is milk.
Okay. So Lebanon Harun.
With al, you will not put un. With al, you will only put u.
Labanu
Al labanu
Harun.
harun. Al labanu harun. So what will be the answer? A, B, C, D, E. Al qahwatu baridatun wal labanu harun. Okay, so this is the format. You will have al, or you will have definite with u, and you will have the detail with un. It will be indefinite. The detail will be without al. It will be with double vowel. So you'll say al qahwatu baridatun wal labanu harun. So the answer will be D. Very good. How do you say, Adnan, the coffee is cold? Or how do you say the milk is hot?
Al-labanu harun.
Al-labanu harun. Very good. Let's go next question. Aina al-kursiyu dash. So you want to say where is the broken chair? Okay, al-kursiyu is chair. Now how will you say where is the broken chair? Will you say al-maksuratu, al-maksuru, maksuran, al-maksura, al-maksuri? So will it be A, B, C, D, E? You want to say where is the broken chair? Okay, Adnan says it is maksuran. So it is Aina al kur cu dash. Now, how will we say the house is tall? The house is high. How did we say this, Adnan?
Al-baytu
Al baitu? Al baitu what? Al baitu tawilun.
I said that answer because again al won't come because again the don't come.
Correct. So if you want to say the house is high, you will say al baitu tawilun.
I can't say al baytu al tawilun, so it will be the house, the tall.
If you say al baitu at tawilu, it only means the tall house or the high house. That's what it means. It is not a sentence because what is at tawilu? It is adjective. You can say al baitu at tawilu, the high house. Both of this is subject. You can say something about this. You can say al baitu at tawilu. What about it? It is far. How do we say far? Ba'idun. You can say al baitu at tawilu ba'idun. The high house is far. Okay. So what is at tawilu? This is adjective. Al baitu at tawilu together is the subject. So the high house is far. Al baitu at tawilu ba'idun. If I say al baitu tawilun, what is the subject? The subject is al baitu because this is what is being spoken about. But if I say al baitu at tawilu ba'idun, what is the subject here, Adnan? The subject is al baitu at tawilu. This is what is being spoken about. Al baitu at tawilu ba'idun. The tall house or the high house is ba'idun. It is far. Okay. Now we want to say where is the broken chair. So what is the subject here? What is being spoken about?
Broken chair.
Broken chair. So broken chair is the subject. So in Arabic we will say where is the chair broken. The adjective will come after the noun. So how will you say where is the broken chair? Where is the chair is Aina Aina al kursiyu is where is the chair.
Yeah, Aina al-kursi.
Aina al kursiyu is where is the chair. Now how will you say broken? How will you say broken?
Savya?
Yes, Saddam. How do you say broken?
Maksuran. Maksuran.
By maksuran. How did we say the high house is far? Al baitu at tawilu baidun. Okay, so the high house is al baitu at tawilu because this has u. This should also have u. Only then it will be the high house. Now, how will we say broken chair? The chair is al kursiyu. That is chair. Now, how do you say the broken? It has to match with al kursiyu. So, which one here matches with al kursiyu? So, al kursiyu has al. So, maksuran, does it have al?
Yes.
No, there's no al in maksuran.
Yeah, there is no al.
Yeah, but al kursiyu has al.
So this should not be with al, no.
No, this should be with al because you're talking about where is the broken chair. So, broken chair, broken is adjective.
Okay.
So, it has to match al kursiyu.
Kursi, okay. Wait, 1 second. This one or this?
Correct. It has to be al maksuru. Whereas the broken chair is one word. So you have to say al kursiyu al maksuru. Where is the broken chair? Al kursiyu al maksuru. Okay, let's do this question. How do you say these cars are far? Dash asayaratu ba'idatun. Which demonstrative pronoun will you use? Will you use tilka? Which of these adjectives will mean these? Will it be tilka, hiya, hada, dalika, or hadihi?
No.
How will you say these cars?
How? Because is it this D?
Dalika means that, and dalika is masculine. Okay, you have a lot of answers of them. Which one are you marking finally? Okay, you're marking hadihi. Why hadihi? No, your voice has become low. Very good. Now your voice is again very, very low. You're, I think, very far from the mic suddenly.
I'm very near it.
Somehow your volume has become very low.
Now, Savya?
Okay, no, it is good.
Okay, yeah.
Right. So, which adjectives are used for something close by? You will use hada, hadihi, haulai. Okay. So those are adjectives used for things which are closed. Now, dalika, tilka are used for far. So if you want to say that or those, you will use dalika, tilka. Now here it is close by. So let us use hada or hatihi or haulai. Haulai is not these options. So we'll use hata or hadihi. And which is the correct answer? Is it hata, hatihi? Why?
Because it's not masculine.
Why it is not masculine? How do you know if car is masculine or not? Car should be masculine, no? Because men only drive cars. Why it is not masculine? So what is the answer, Adnan? Hada or hadihi? I can't hear you, Adnan.
Yeah, I don't know, Sahja. I'm not sure.
So when we looked at
Okay.
my pens are in my bag. Okay.
Isn't it Haldihi?
Yes, but why hadihi?
Because female.
Female. And why is it female?
Car is female, no?
Correct. Car is female and it is many cars. It
I
is.
couldn't mark.
It's okay. So these cars. So cars, Adnan, is it human plural or non-human plural?
Non-human plural.
Non-human plural. So non-human plural is masculine or feminine?
Feminine.
Feminine. So in English you will say these are cars. These are mountains. These are books. But in Arabic you will say she is cars. You say, or you'll say this feminine, or you'll say she is mountains, she is books. Okay, in Arabic you will treat cars as she. So you'll use hadihi because hadihi is this singular feminine. So you'll say hadihi as-sayyaratu ba'idatun. And that's why it is ba'idatun. There's another clue because ba'idatun is feminine. So even for cars you have to use feminine, which is hadihi. So how will you say, Adnan, these cars are far?
This car will be as-sayyaratu al-sayyaratu. No. First will be hazihi sayyaratu.
Sayyaratu. So sayyaratu will be singular, but sayyaratu is plural.
Sayyaratu baidun.
Ba'idatun. Hadihi sayyaratu ba'idatun. Hadihi sayyaratu ba'idatun. These cars are far. Okay, now let's translate this one. Hafidha talibu ad-darsa fi hadha al-kitabi. What is hafidha? Hafidha, hifz comes from hafidha. Hafidha talibu ad-darsa fi hadha al-kitabi. So what is hafidha? What is hifz? What is hafid? Hafid also comes from hafidha. Hafiz of the Quran.
But female?
It is a verb. What is hifz? You are doing hifz of the Quran, Adnan. So what is hifz? What will you be if you become hafiz of the Quran? If you memorize the full Quran. The root word of that, of hifz and hafiz is hafidha. So what is hafidha?
I think who knows the Quran fully?
Right. Hafidha is memorized. Okay. Hifz is memorization. Hafiz is someone who has memorized. So it all comes from hafidha, which is he memorized. What is hafidha? What is hafidha?
Very good.
Memorize.
He memorized. What is dhahaba? What is dhahaba, Adnan?
खाली पेट नको जाओ first. खाओ एक कप कॉफी पी को जाओ.
What is dhahaba? Dhahaba.
Can I just drink water and come?
What is Dhahaba, Adnan?
Dhahaba is event.
He went. What is Hafida?
Hafida is memorize.
He memorized. Hafida is he memorized. Okay. Now what is Hafida at-Talibu? Hafida at-Talibu.
Student.
Yes, the student. He memorized the student. So at-Talibu, will it be the subject or will it be the detail? What is that done? Is it the student memorized or he memorized the student? What does this translate to? Hafida Talibu.
The student memorized.
The student memorized. Why? Because it ends with U. It becomes outside door. So if you say Hafida at-Talibu, because it has U, it will take the place of he. And that is the rule. So Hafida at-Talibu will be, Hafida is he memorized. If I say Hafida at-Talibu will be the he. So it will become the student memorized. What is ad-Darsa?
Studied.
Studied is Darasa,
Learned.
The lesson.
the lesson. So Darasa is he studied, but Dars is what is studied. So Dars is lesson. Darsun is noun, it is lesson. So the student memorized the lesson. Fi hadal kitabi. What is fi hadal kitabi?
In this book.
In this book. The student memorized the lesson in this book. Hafita at-Talibu ad-Darsa fi hadal kitabi. The student memorized the lesson in this book. It's easy. So the moment you know that if it is U, it is a subject, and if it is A, it is a detail, you have this answer sorted. Hafita at-Tullabu ad-Darsa fi hadal kitabi. What's the translation of this? No? Hafita at-Tullabu ad-Darsa fi hadal kitabi. What is Hafida, Adnan? Cannot hear you, Adnan. You seem to be on mute. You are on mute, Adnan. Okay, let's go to the next question. The next question is Qara'tu hadal kitab al-jadida. What does this translate to? Qara'tu hadal kitab al-jadida. What is Qara'tu?
I read के साथ है.
I read. So Qara'tu is I read. What is hadal kitab al-jadida?
This book.
New book. New book.
This new book. Very good. So in Arabic, the say classical Arabic, the written Arabic, they do not put the vowels. They skip the vowels. So you'll have to see this and guess what the vowels would be. So what we will do here is we will put that Qara'tu is I read. So whatever is after this has to be detailed. So it has to be a. So it will be Hatal Kitab al Jadida. I read this book new. In Arabic, the adjective comes after the noun. In English, it will come before. So I read this New book. Qara'tu hadal kitab al-jadida. So very good. So Nahid aunty, Anil aunty, both of you have the answer. Qara'tu hadal kitab al-jadida. I read this new book. Okay, let's do next question. What is the meaning of this sentence? Kutubuna fi faslikum. Kutubuna fi faslikum. So A is our books are in your classroom. B, your books are in your classroom. C, our books are in their classroom. D, their books are in your classroom. E, our books are in his classroom. Kutubuna fi faslikum. You have to focus on the na and kum. What do these mean?
Our books are in your classroom, कैसा है?
Very good.
B.
B is your books are in your classroom. So what is kutubuna fi faslikum?
Your books are in your classroom.
Now, how do we say your?
Kum.
Kum. But
Kutubukum.
what is here? Is it kutubukum or kutubuna?
Kutubuna.
Kutubuna. What is kutubuna?
Our books are in. Our books are in. I think our books are in their class. No, our books are in your classroom.
Very good. Assalamu alaikum. Alaikum is upon you. So kum is you or your. And kutubuna is like Rabbana. Rabbana is our Rabb. So answer is our books are in your classroom. So answer is A. Kutubuna fi faslikum. Our books are in your classroom.
There को क्या आगे साहिब? कुतुबुकुम है.
Kutubukum. So their books will be kutubukum.
Okay. जज़ाकल्लाह खैर.
So your books will be kutubukum. Their books will be kutubuhum.
हाँ.
Kutubuhum will be their books.
Yeah.
Next question. I'll go next one. Next question is Muhammadun fil baiti Naam huwa dash. So you want to say yes, he is in it. Is Muhammad in the house? Yes, he is in it. How do you say in it? A fihima, B fihuma, C fiha, D fihu, E fihi.
It will be Naam wa. I think Fihima.
Fihi साहिब.
Fihi. And any other answers?
Fiha.
Fiha, so fiha or fihi.
Fi के बाद ज़ेर आने के साहिब.
Right. So which one? Fihima, fihuma, fiha, fihu, fihi.
Fihi.
Fihi. Who thinks fiha? Who thinks fihima? Who thinks fihu? Okay, fihi is correct answer. So you want to say he is in it. Fi al-baiti. No, al-baiti, is it masculine or feminine?
Masculine.
Masculine. So masculine attached pronoun for it is either who or he. It has to be either who or he. Now, where you will use he is where it is better for pronunciation. So, fi hu is not better for pronunciation. It has ya. So, you'll put fihi. With alai, alaihi tawakkaltu. So, you will say Ibrahim alaihi salam. You will say Musa alaihi salam on him. Okay, so you will say alaihi. But where there's no ya, you will put who. And this is for masculine. For feminine, you will say ha. So you will say Umar. So question to Adnan. Will you say Umar Radi Allahi or Radi Allahu? Or say you will say Umaru Radi Allahu anhu or anhi?
Anhu.
May Allah be pleased with him.
Anhu.
Why not anhi?
Because anhi will become masculine.
Mhm.
It is feminine.
No, he is masculine. Ha is feminine. Aisha radiallahu anha. Ha is feminine. He is masculine. So let it be who or will it be anhi?
Anhi.
Anhi or anhu?
Anhu.
Why not anhi? Because you will only use anhi where there is an e or ya in between. Like Musa alayhi. So where you have Allah, you will say alayhi. Okay, you have ya. Here again you have fi, he. So where you have e or ya, the he pronunciation works better. So that's why here you will say huwa fihi. You will not say fi hu. You will say fihi. Okay. This translation. The translation of haqibatuka ala maktabihim. Haqibatuka ala maktabihim.
Your bag is on their desk. B क्या साहिब?
Bags.
Your bags.
Sahib, before she said only I
Your
asked
bag.
you.
B.
I was on mute.
Desks.
What
So
are
what
they?
is the answer, Adnan?
Your bag is on their desk.
Your bag is on their desk. What is the answer, Nahid auntie?
नहीं हो कुछ साहिब. Plural नहीं दिख रहा ना.
Correct. So your bag is on their desk. So haqibatu is bag, one bag. Maktabun is desk. So correct answer is big. Very good, Adnan. So your bag is on their desk. Maktabihim. Maktabihim is their desk. Very good. Qara'tu al-kitaba fi hat al-fasli. What's the translation of this?
I read the book in the class.
I read the book in this class.
This class. Okay. This class, correct. Yeah.
I read the book in this class. Okay, last question. Hatihi daru wasiatun. Daru is house. Hatihi daru wasiatun. Does it mean that house is large? This is the large house. This house is large. These are the large houses. That is the large house.
The large houses.
So what is the answer?
I think it's a D1D.
D. Why is it D, Adnan?
Because he is.
This house is large.
C or D, ma? Same confusion.
C or D? Now, dar is feminine in Arabic. So it doesn't have ta marbuta, but dar is feminine. Hatihi daru wasiyatun. Now with that, will it be C or D?
C or D?
Has to be C because
Al-Wasiyatu hai to the large houses anga.
correct. So there's no al before wasiyatu.
Okay, those is not there.
It is hatihi daru. So it is this house. Hatihi daru. So it's not this is the house, but it is this house because it has al. Hatihi daru means
I thought it was Hazihi al-Daru or something. Say
al daru. But both of this then becomes the subject.
Yeah.
Wasiyatu doesn't have al. So this is the detail.
Okay.
It is like this. So the house is high. How do you say, Adnan? The house is high.
The house is high is al-Baitu al-Talu, I think.
Al Baitu Tobilun. The house is high.
Baidan.
So how do you say the house is high?
Al-Baitu al-Tawilu Baidan, I think. Baitu or Baidan.
Al Baitu Tobilun.
Al-Baitu Tawilun.
It has to be the house with al. Tobilun without al. Now how will you say this house is high? This house is high. So Al Baitu Tobilun means the house is high. How will you say this house is high?
Hada al-Baitu Tawilu.
Very good. So you'll put hada at this started. So if you put hada is this. And if you put al baitu, it means this house. So hada al baitu tawilun. This house is high. Hada al bait. Now hada you use because house bait is masculine. But if you have dar, you will use hadihi. Hadihi daru wasiyatun. This house is large. Wasiyatun is wide or large. Okay, with that, let us stop. Sadia not attending the class, Adnan. Why is she not with us today?
She has to make something or something. She finished her class only at 1:10.
Oh, she has class. Okay, so tomorrow she'll join.
No, she finished class at 1:10.
Okay, so it got late.
Even I finished my class at 12:35.
And
Then
then
your message came as, Assalamualaikum. Are you joining? So I joined.
awesome, cool. Then we'll catch in tomorrow's class, inshallah, 12:30. Subhanallahumma wa bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant. Wa astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Ma salama.
Ma salama.
Ma salama. Jazakallah khair.
Wa yakum.